Happy Canada Day, everybody, with less than an hour left of our great nation's birthday. I believe celebrating 159 days of being the great nation of Canada that we are. We're celebrating here in the nation's capital. A lot of thunderstorms, a lot of crazy rain. It was raining like cats and dogs, pouring. I got caught out in it in our great nation's capital downtown of the Parliament buildings. But we survived, you know. We're not made out of ice, so a lot of wet shoes and soaking wet clothes to dry off. But we have made it back from our Canada Day celebrations. We hope that each and every one of you get to celebrate Canada Day in your own special way and that you had a great day today. And for those of our American fans, we hope you enjoy your 4th of July. But I just felt that it wouldn't be CCW Canadian Championship Wrestling without having an event on Canada Day. And I have made it before the end of the day, and we are starting off live. We were hoping to get us here in the nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, but if you see on the teleprompter that we're somewhere else, don't you mind that. We're actually performing tonight live in Ottawa, taking a break from our USA tour to come back to Canada and have this special Happy Canada Day event in a Canada Day arena made especially for you, the CCW fans. And starting tonight, we have Hamilton, Ontario's own Tough Man Teddy, created by PlayStation name Jijing, going up against Toronto's own Gary Dangerous, the hippie coyote, tag team partners to PlayStation names Leonie A. Jones, Hot Carl, if you recognize him as a deli meat sandwich. He's coming to the ring with his ass beads wrapped around his neck, ready to take on Tough Man Teddy, who had some comments being made about his makeup and cover-up on his last match, so I don't think he's wearing it here tonight. So we get to see some of the bumps, bruising, and scars that this man has acquired after having a lot of tough times as Tough Man Teddy. But without holding anything back, let's get this Happy Canada Day event started with Tough Man Teddy going up against Gary Dangerous in an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match. Here, taking off our Canada Day special. Ow! It says Toronto, Canada, but forgive the CCW staff. It's Ottawa, Canada, okay? Here in the great nation's capital in a sold-out arena. Everyone came from the Parliament building seeing the fireworks to come watch this CCW event take place as a great way to end our Canada Day.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring.
I was going to ask Big El Paso if he'd like to join me, but I figured, you know what, let the man take a break, let the man enjoy his Canada Day. Big El Paso, if you're watching us live, brother, you just send a message. You know you're always welcome to announce by my side. But if not, I hope you and everyone that you love and care for enjoyed your Canada Day. And that goes to all of you, including Tough Man Teddy here. It looks like, again, had a tough time these last few weeks. Let's hope he can come out with a win here tonight. I think his morale's broken. And, you know, a victory here tonight might make his Canada Day a lot more special. And again, we hope you all had a great Canada Day, and if you can join us here tonight or watch it afterwards, we hope this is a great way to end your Canada Day. Female referee helping this male diva get into the ring here. We've seen it before as Tough Man Teddy requires assistance getting into the ring every time. Yeah, I can see that. That he was smashed through a glass window, and it looks like he's got a nasty cut right across his forehead, and I think his nose. I'm surprised he still has back hair. I've seen some of that get ripped off. Oh, and that's a nasty bump alongside of his head. Again, last week when we saw him, or not too long ago when we saw him there, he was wearing cover-up, apparently. CCW makeup team. But the locker room was making fun of him for it, so I don't think he's wearing it here tonight. He's just letting his Tough Man Teddy scars show off. Yeah, that dumpster hit him pretty hard in the side of the head. He must hate Primetime Brian, since both those scars are coming from him. And now making his way to the ring here on his little skateboard. How cute. The hippie coyote himself, Gary Dangerous.
Representing the Rough Riders from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 165 pounds, the hippie coyote, Gary Dangerous.
He always has so much energy, this little man does. But he packs a punch, especially in tag team action lately. Again, he's normally dressed up as a deli meat sandwich when he comes to the ring with his tag team partner, Hot Carl. But I guess when he's not at Hot Carl's side, he, I don't know, goes for a more emo look, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't wear those beads around his neck during the match, or Tough Man Teddy might choke him out with it. Oh, and he does. What a brave man. Kicking off our Happy Canada Day special here in the great nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Oh, Gary Dangerous with a dirty thumb to the eye there. And a snapmare takedown. Oof! Rake in the nose. I think he's looking to add another scar to Tough Man's face if he can. As Gary Dangerous just kicks him right in the diddly. And a back shot. Look at that. Look at that. Now it looks as he's ripping his nose off. Oh. Tough Man Teddy having a tough time at the start of this matchup. Oh, what was that? I think Tough Man Teddy's a little confused here as he jumped a little weirdly off that top rope. That was a swing and a miss if I ever saw one. Ooh, talking about another swing and a miss. Tough Man Teddy's accuracy must be down. But he's toughen up as these two men from Ontario go back-to-back in an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match. That's right. You don't have to pin or submit your opponent in the ring in this match. They could be fighting out in the crowd if they wanted to right now. And referees definitely have a tough time with these matches because that means that they have to work outside of the ring. Falls Count Anywhere means they could be pinning each other in the locker room. That referee's got to follow. Look at this. They're just going toe-to-toe here. And the sold-out crowd here in Ottawa's on their feet. Ooh. Out of all the punches, that's the one that takes him down. 1, 2. We almost saw a 3 count in the middle of the ring as Tough Man's family's jewels just got crushed with an uppercut by Gary Dangerous. They don't call him Dangerous for nothing. Tough Man Teddy kicks him square in the nuts. Gets him in a bear hug. Is Gary Dangerous going to submit here? We haven't seen any real action in this Extreme Rules match as far as weapons go. But a kick to the dick and a bear hug does it. Wow. See, I was thinking it Falls Count Anywhere. They might try to fight in the crowd. They might try to fight outside the ring. Oh, look at that. See, out of all those punches, that's the punch that got Tough Man Teddy pissed. As Gary Dangerous submits to a hairy, sweaty bear hug. Kicking off our Canada special with a win here tonight.
Good job.
Great job, Tough Man Teddy, as the fans are on their feet cheering your name for that glorious mustache you have there too. I love how he has the little heart shapes there. Hopefully over the next few weeks we'll see your face heal up and no need to block it with the cover-up, but for now, those scars are proving you are a mighty warrior and one to watch out for when it comes to bear hugs, apparently. That's the first time I've ever seen a submission hold or win be happening with Tough Man Teddy, so who knows, we might see more action here. Give us one moment as we get our next matchup started off here, and congratulations to PlayStation name Judge Inc. as you now secure a victory over Gary Dangerous. And I just wanted to make sure. There we go. Just had to get the link out there. If you're on our PlayStation chat, the link has been sent. For anybody that wants to be a part of the show, feel free to let us know, and we will do our best to make that happen. But this, folks, is going to be a quick special event for Canada Day. Again, kind of just wanted to make sure, you know, it's the nation's birthday. Why are we going to be Canadian Championship Wrestling without a Canada Day event at a Canada Day arena? Now, here is a matchup that many of you might be aware of. There's been a Battle of Britannia Beach, here in our great nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And right now, it's going to come to an end. We're going to switch out some stuff. We're going to bring in a hockey stick. We're going to bring in, you know what, a guitar. What about a light tube? What also about a table? We'll bring a table in. Let's get rid of the kendo sticks and let's bring in a garbage can. And you know what? We'll throw in a ladder in case some of them feel like they want to be a daredevil. Now, here's the situation with this matchup. A lot of these guys are from the same neighborhood, okay? Grew up together in the same neighborhood. Crybaby Cry, Blueberry Bouncer, that's great by Blueberry Bouncer, is ready to dominate another matchup, he would hope, against some of his opponents here tonight, because last Sunday he won in a triple threat match against some of these guys. Now, there's a lot of bad blood going on between them all here. And Primetime Brian, made by I Kill the Boss. Crybaby Crowd, made by Blueberry Bouncer. And Prince Moonbeam, made by Mo Money Moonish. And Nightmare, made by Jalal, are all fighting to see who is the King of Britannia. Who runs the project that they're all from? We're going to find out right now in a fatal four-way elimination match. Any beefs, any rivalries, anything that could have been happening between these men are going to get squashed right here, right now, live on YouTube, as the battle for Britannia begins right here and ends right here tonight in a fatal four-way elimination match here on Canada Day. We're going to find out right now which one of these four comes out on top and can let every one of them know their CCW superstar reigns supreme as far as the Britannia area goes here in Ottawa, Ontario, in a fatal four-way elimination match between Prince Moonbeam, Crybaby Crow, Primetime Brian, and Nightmare. Woo! Made in Canada. As we kick off our halftime show, this is going to mark the halfway point of our event here tonight. After this will be a main event match, a rematch, and a mixed gender tag match between the icon Trevor G and his daughter, the Natural Rain, who won another shot at Captain Canuck and his daughter, the Marvelous Maple. And we figured, what better place than to have it here on Canada.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated
And a lot of
match.
our superstars here tonight are from Canada,
Never been higher, but
missing
this
their
guy's
home
ready
as
to
we've been on a
prove he can
USA tour. We're just taking a quick break because we had to. We were traveling the west coast of America for the last, 6 weeks now? Just about a month and a half. And we figured we'd come back home to the nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, even though the CCW staff messed up and put Toronto at the beginning of the match here. But it is in Ottawa, in a sold-out crowd here on Canada Day, with everyone coming from the Parliament, hopefully to see some fireworks. But again, lots of thunderstorms here tonight. That's why we're not having an outdoor arena. May it rain and thunder outside as we're bringing the rain and the pain here in the ring tonight, with these four wanting to get their hands on each other.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Primetime Brian.
There's definitely a
Primetime Brian, close to becoming a tag team champion with the icon Trevor G, as he made it to the finals in Las Vegas, but didn't secure a victory over the brother type of current tag team champions. For those Maybe this battle of the family will give him a win and a boost of energy to go. A couple more wins in the tag team division, but he's looking to represent himself here tonight. Which one of these four superstars are going to be the one left standing in the ring in this fatal four-way elimination match? Now, if you get pinned, if you get submitted, but this is until only one remains. One of the few superstars to actually not be from Canada here tonight, making his way from East India, is Prince Moonbeam himself. No stranger to spreading the wealth, as he is a very rich man who likes to flaunt it by dropping 20s out from the sky. Now, some people were wondering, will he be dropping Canadian 20s from the sky when he makes his debut in Canada? Because he made his debut here on CCW in the United States. But I believe it was in Salt Lake City, Utah, actually. But it's been confirmed, even in Canada, even here in Ottawa, Ontario, he is dropping and making it rain American $20 bills. So get to your local currency exchange when you can tomorrow, Canada, because lots of American bills floating around the air here tonight as he's trying to buy his way into the hearts of all the CCW fans here tonight. He tried to buy his way into a championship match, but some of the men he's entering in the ring with here tonight, like Nightmare and Crybaby Carl, proved to him that he can't just buy his way to a championship match. Some said if he secured a couple of victories over the last few weeks, that would earn him a title shot. But it's been a hard time for Mo Money Moose's Prince Moonbeam, because he hasn't secured a victory yet. Now, one of the only super heavyweights and another non-Canadian to come visit us here on Canada, New York City's own Nightmare, making his way to the ring. Him and his badass belly button and chest tattoo. Looks like maybe his neck grew another inch, as this man's no stranger to the gym, clearly. Looks like he likes to bulk up every week or every chance he gets.
330 pounds, the Nightmare. I can't watch this.
Now this guy has dominated some of his opponents, just like his brother Hannibal.
That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well,
he has held the PlayStation Network Championship for exactly 29 minutes and 45 seconds, according to CCW historian stat collectors. He did have a tournament, in which case he dominated that tournament. He won all of his matches. Went on to face Crybaby Carl, who was also in the matchup here in the ring tonight. A little bit of rivalry going on between them. Some backstage brawl history between them two. As he dethroned our first CCW 2K26 PlayStation Network champion, Crybaby Carl, in a cage match that actually didn't last long. I mean, you put a super heavyweight like Nightmare in the ring with cruiserweight like Crybaby Carl. I mean, the cruiserweights still hold a chance. We have seen it happen, but that takes a lot. Like 20 punches from a light guy, it's like equivalent to 1 or 2 from one of these big guys. So, as the only super heavyweight in this fatal 4-way match, will the other smaller wrestlers gang up on him? Will he dominate them all with sheer power?
And it will only intensify once
we'll
the
find
bell
out.
rings.
It could go either way. Anything's possible here in Canadian Championship Wrestling. And we'd like to thank you all for joining us here tonight in our great nation's capital for this quick CCW Canada special. As we approach the final hour of Canada, we hope you enjoyed your Canada. We hope you all got to have fun in some ways. May the area you were in not be as stormy as ours. Again, here in Ottawa, we had some thunderstorms, but we prepare for a storm here in the middle of the ring as the action takes place.
That's the nature of the beast.
And our second out of 3 matches here tonight. Fans in Ottawa are excited for this as we take a break on our USA tour to come back home here on Canada. We hope you all enjoy your 4th of July as well for our American fans, and may this be the beginning of a kick-ass summer.
Able to parry that.
Crybaby Carl's head just smacked right on the Happy Candidate celebration flag here in the middle of the ring. Weapons are allowed, just like our other match, but we'll see. I mean, Tough Man Teddy and Gary Dangerous didn't use any weapons, even though they were allowed to, so it all depends on the superstar's motivation. I mean, if they want to use a weapon, they're allowed to. And this Fatal 4-Way match is an elimination match, so if they get pinned, they get submitted, they get eliminated. So although the action's hard to kind of keep track of right now with so many men fighting each other, it will come down to the last two. Ooh, Crybaby Cryle with a crazy Hurricanrana to Nightmare and a couple of crotch chops telling him to suck it. Looks like Prince Moonbeam tried to sucker punch him from behind, but Crybaby Cryle, I guess, heard him coming. Rolled out of the way. What's Primetime Brian doing is he slides into the action and gets right into it with a DDT delivered by Nightmare. I think I Kill the Boss. Primetime Brian wishes he stayed in the ring. Oh, Prince Moonbeam throws Crybaby Cryle on the steel steps, and Primetime Brian grabs him by the from behind, smashes his face into the floor, and Nightmare stomping on his stomach. I think nobody likes the new guy that's been trying to buy his way through the back. I think everyone's kind of giving Prince Moonbeam a hard time there. Look at him. Oh, he's pointing. He's pissed. Crybaby Cryle coming back into the ring. Looks like he wants a piece of Nightmare. Nightmare says, no problem there, little guys. He's no stranger to throwing this big baby around the ring as he throws him right into the turnbuckle there. Ooh! Looks like Primetime Brian's throwing a little bit of crotch chop to Prince Moonbeam as he must have laid him smack down in the middle of the floor outside the ring. Nightmare delivering some crazy hard shots to Crybaby Cryle, and I think he's got him ready for a choke slam, but Crybaby Cryle reverses it, and he tries to do a moonsault and fails. Lots of action going on here, as I think Prince Moonbeam must have just busted open Primetime Brian's nose with that leg chop, or that chop to the face. And Prince Moonbeam's the first person to introduce a weapon as he throws a can in the middle of the ring. Oh, and he kicks Nightmare right between the legs. Couple of stiff shots. Prince Moonbeam kicks Nightmare's head clean off and tries to go for Primetime Brian, but no luck there. Oh, and I think a light bulb must have just got busted over Crybaby Cryle, because I heard the glass smash, but the cameraman didn't quite catch it. You know what? I might take a close-up here and see what's happening here. Looks like they're spinning around. Let me get the camera going. Woo. Sometimes the cameraman misses this action. Oh, kick to the gut. Oh, wow. What a reversal by Prince Moonbeam as Nightmare's back to his head just smacked the canvas. This could be it for him. 1, 2, and Nightmare kicks out at a 2 count. So much action. Thank you all for tuning in. Feel free to throw out a comment on the live stream too. We do our best to shout them out whenever we get a chance to see them. Oh my goodness. I think Crybaby Cryle just taunted Nightmare. He lifted him up with his foot and then spin kicked his head clean off. That's wild. That kick had some punt pack to it as Nightmare's still on the ground from that. Oh, quickly gets back on his feet. It's Primetime Brian and him. Oh, Primetime Brian tried to scoop up the big super heavyweight Nightmare and failed to do so as he rolls out of the ring, I think with a broken back. Nightmare hitting Crybaby Cryle in the back of the head. Will this be it? 1. No, only a 1 count. This baby's got a little bit of fight left in it. Prince Moonbeam, though, is now in the hands of Nightmare, and it's not looking good for him as he gets a kick to the gut. Picked up. And, what's he going to do with him? Puts him in a torture rack position. Oh, throws him over the top rope. and now just picks him up with ease and throws him into the corner. Primetime Brian looked like he's going to catch some air here as he drop kicks Crybaby Kyle with a missile drop kick from the out to the outside. And Nightmare in a power bomb. This is crazy. Not a single man looks like they're ready to give up yet. As 4 of these men have entered the ring here on Canada Day in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And only one will leave here in our Canada Day Battle of Britannia Fatal 4-Way. Oh, Prince Moonbeam's got Nightmare from behind, throws him into the corner. What's he going to do with him here? Punch to the face. Prince Moonbeam grabs Nightmare, picks him up, slams him. Oh, Crybaby Kyle almost got pinned by Primetime Brian. Prince Moonbeam on the top rope, goes for a moonsault to Nightmare. Goes for the pin. Ref's getting in there. 1, 2. Oh, Nightmare like 2 3/4. There was like a hair away from the ref's hand hitting the canvas for a 3 count. But it looks like Crybaby Kyle's head just hit the back of that table leg. And Primetime Brian's surprised that did put the little big baby away. Oh, Primetime Brian's caught up in it. And it looks like Nightmare just chokeslammed Prince Moonbeam on the outside of the ring and delivered a nasty tombstone pile driver. If that doesn't take Prince Moonbeam out of this fight, I don't know what will. Primetime Brian's got Crybaby Kyle on his back. Crybaby Kyle flies out of it. What's he going to do with him here? Sends him into the ropes. Crybaby Kyle backflips over him and boom, spinning heel kick to the face. Sending Primetime Brian rolling out of the ring. It looks like Nightmare's got a guitar in his hand, but is stopped with a low blow by Prince Moonbeam. Crybaby Kyle sees the opportunity as Nightmare's holding on to his nuts. Looks like he's going for a dirty pin here. Will he get it? And he does! Nightmare just got done dirty. Prince Moonbeam punched him, uppercutted him right between the legs, and then Crybaby Kyle jumped on top of him for a pin and put his legs up on the middle rope, so Nightmare's probably not loving the fact that he lost that way. Oh, chair shot to the back of the head as this match now comes down to 3 as the super heavyweight is now taken out of the picture. Nightmare making his way to the locker room. Primetime Brian drop kicking Prince Moonbeam in the knee there. What's he going to do here? Oh, he loves doing those backflips, but it didn't pay off from as Prince Moonbeam had his knees up. Oh, sent into the ropes. Oh, and a kick to the jaws. What comes back from? And woof, that's one way of getting a broken nose.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Ooh, those kicks delivered from Crybaby Kyle has left Prince Moonbeam stunned. And it now comes down to 2 with Primetime Brian busting open Crybaby Kyle by throwing that foreign object into his face. And I think Primetime Brian senses a victory here. But he's not in the ring with some Joe Blow. This is a former PlayStation Network champion and a man who's been on a winning streak as of late. Telling Primetime Brian to get up onto his feet as he's getting ready to finish him off here in our nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. In front of all these fans here in Ottawa. KBFE, hello, read my comment, please. You got it. KKBE8W. We got your comment read here, man. Or lady, or whatever you want to be. Woo, look at that arm drag and a kick up by Crybaby Kyle. KKBE8W. Yes! I'm a kid. Awesome. I'm a big kid too. Bro. Look at these kicks. Oh my goodness. And that one kick stopped him though. As Primetime Brian sets him up here.
This is a situation you
Laugh out loud being sent out in the comments as people are laughing at this big blue baby getting his butt whipped here on our Canada special. Oh, Primetime Brian's throwing in a garbage can. What's he got plans for that for? Oh, hit between the legs, uppercut to the face. Which are you? I'm the ring announcer. These are my friends. Woo! Primetime Brian has just won the Fatal 4-Way for the Battle of Britannia. One, two, three. Oh, we also got a boo being sent out in the comments. As I don't know if Primetime Brian was supposed to be the winner of that one, according to some fans. But he is the winner we have here tonight. Congratulations to PlayStation name, I Kill the Boss, and your creative superstar, Primetime Brian. Boo, we want Young Money Moo. Oh, Mooners 12, you're watching too, man. Congratulations for making it out here tonight, but looks like Primetime Brian had your number.
Every other superstar in this match.
All four of these men were prepared.
This fatal four-way matchup has now come to an end as blood is pouring down Primetime Brian's face as he holds his hands high in victory. I mean, kudos to PlayStation name. Oh, love you guys. Finally on it. Woo, yes. That guy is like Triple H. Oh, yeah, he's definitely one to watch out for as he loves his D-Generation X style. We want a rematch. Another rematch, you say? Well, maybe on another event to come, but right now these guys had some low blows, some foreign objects thrown. Nah, he wins. That's right. But giving credit where it is due, kudos to PlayStation name, Blueberry Bouncer and Crybaby Kyle and Mo Money Moonish and his Prince Moomeem and Jalal's Nightmare for coming out here tonight. How long is this video going to be? We got one more main event coming up. But right now, we got Primetime Brian as the winner of our Battle Britannia here on Canada Day. And our next matchup is our last matchup for our Canada Day special. It's actually a rematch. We had our first ever mixed gender father-daughter tag team matchup that took place. We're getting a lot of boos that this is the last matchup of the night, but it's got to come to a point. And this is our Canada Day special. Fireworks are still going off here on July 1st for Canada Day. But for our Canada Day's main event, the mixed gender matchup is going to be a rematch between our father-daughter matchup here. Now we have the Natural Reign going into the ring with her dad, the Icon, Trevor G. And set to go up against Captain Canuck and the Marvelous Maple. This is also going to be the first time where our female superstars are going to be in the main event. And these female superstars have made their debut on our USA tour, and this will also be our first who? Well, we're going to explain that to you. Our first event with female superstars here in Canada on CCW. They made their debut on the USA tour, and the Natural Reign is a second-generation superstar. She is made by my teenage daughter, the Icon, Trevor G. Yeah, I just kid someone was a fail, but so E-House, it went 30 minutes. It was insane. Had to run away. Yeah, I bet. There was lots of thunder and lightning, and I bet events were happening where lots of people had to run away from the rain here on Canada Day. But moving to our mixed tag team matchup, the Marvelous Maple is also the daughter of the Captain Canuck. So right now we have a father-daughter tag team going up against another father-daughter tag team that if you watch our previous events, you will find out that this match took place on Father's Day where Captain Canuck and Marvelous Maple came out as a winner, and a rematch was declared. And who do I think's going to win? I'm biased. I'm going for my own guy, the Icon Trevor G and his daughter, the Natural Rain. But this will be kicking off our main event here on our Canada Day special for CCW's main event for Canada Day. Again, we're all grateful that you watched our event here tonight. 30-meter away. Let's go, father-daughter. Woohoo! Let's go, Trevor.
I don't know which of these two.
And this is the rematch that they've been waiting for. Now they're making their way to the ring with their fancy mini rings.
On the way to the ring.
Going back to how superstars like even Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, and many more legends came to the ring back in like WrestleMania 3. So a little bit of history there. And we figured here in CCW, what better way? The nostalgism? What better way to make our CCW father-daughter tag teams more proud to come to the ring than making their way on these fancy mini rings? The Icon Trevor G leading his daughter into the ring. Weird entrance. That's unique. It's fancy, especially for a father-daughter tag team. And we like to believe anything's possible here in CCW, so we like to throw out a little bit of everything. We also like to thank WWE 2K26 and YouTube for making this live stream happen. We created CCW Canadian Championship Wrestling back on the PlayStation 3 on 2K13. We then brought it back to WWE 2K18 on the PlayStation 4, and we had put up some YouTube videos. Now, my friends and I, and many more, even fans in the comments, had made, you're leaving? Bye-bye for now, buddy. Feel free to like, subscribe, and check us out, KBE8W, for more CCW and gaming action. But we created these superstars, and we loved watching them wrestle each other with the computer taking control of our wrestlers. So we don't even know what the outcome's going to be. This father-daughter tag team was created by myself and my teenage daughter.
I don't know which of these
yes,
two
do
I
a
can't stand
handshake. We
less.
got you, buddy. High five. And it's been a ride watching them. Now, when we first did this on 2K18, there were YouTube videos, maybe a match here and there. Now, we've got enough subscribers. We got enough people. Please, then. Ooh, I'm just reading it now. Please, then. You got it, buddy. Hope to see you in the comments again. Yeah, we saw some low blows in the last matchup. It was pretty crazy. But right now, we were able to get enough subscribers, and thanks to you, some of our fans, we are now able to bring Canadian Championship Wrestling to you live every Sunday since the game has come out in March. But we're throwing in a different event here on this shiny Wednesday in the middle of the ring. She is the reason why we're having this rematch. You need to do real wrestlers. Ooh, that could be a thought. A CCW WWE invasion. That could be a whole new spin. But for now, we're using our own authentic arenas and our own custom created superstars. We even have some superstars being created by people we don't even know, really. It was just fans in the crowd, in the comments, like Heather Ray. People like Prince Marty M that have made some crazy arenas that we've been using from the community creation page. So we're liking the community of creators. But right now, these two women are kicking off our night off, as this is the first time CCW is seeing superstars from the female division fight here in Ottawa, in Canada. KKB is saying OTC. Oh, our tribal chief would definitely be one to watch out for if we brought him into a CCW ring. But last week, Marvelous Maple secured, or sorry, not last week, it was on Father's Day, secured a victory by actually tapping out the Natural Rain with a sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. And this happened in a one-on-one matchup and then repeated itself in the father-daughter match. Yeet! 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 We got you, Oos! Now, when it comes to this matchup here tonight, I don't think the Natural Rain's going to want to receive another sharpshooter, so she might be on the lookout for that. Her father, a ring expert, the icon Trevor G, might have taught her a few things to watch out for, as we don't want to see another submission. Oh, last night's Night of Champions. I watched some of it. I'm being asked right now, did you see Night of Champions? But I fell asleep. I'm going to have to make sure to finish it after this event here. But kudos to WWE and everything that they're doing on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT, and all their PLEs. They have inspired us, including this video game, to make a fan-based, created superstar wrestling show that we call Canadian Championship Wrestling. And we're celebrating here on Canada Day with only minutes left until July 2nd. Oh, Natural Rain sending the Marvelous People into the corner with that thing. I didn't get to see all of Night of Champions. No, I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched half of it and fell asleep. Oh, what a tackle by the Natural Rain. All right, we got to keep up with the action in the middle of the ring here. Tags made. Captain Canuck's coming in the ring. I don't think he wants the icon Trevor G to lay hands on his daughter, but that's too bad. He's gotta get tagged in properly. The ref's gonna have to call him out of the ring. I don't think a tag was made here, was it? Oh! Well, I guess in this mixed gender matchup, if a tag's made, the other superstars automatically tagged in. I guess the referee's hosting some different matches. This is going to be more of a gallant match, I guess. Yeah, I guess if a man gets tagged in this mixed gender match, last time we didn't see that. Last time we saw man-on-woman action, but I guess this ref here in the nation's capital is saying, nah, not on her watch. If you're a man in the ring, you fight the other man in the ring. So the men are going to represent their tag teams here as Captain Canuck is having a tough time with the icon Trevor G as he just delivered a crazy punch to the face here. The Natural Rain making sure to watch out for Marvelous Maple's finishing move as she calls her up to the feet. I think she thought she was going to go for a fancy clothesline, but missed it.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Yeah, it might have set up the rules a little bit different here because the tags aren't going the way I thought they were going to. Oh, she punches her in the gut. And I guess Marvelous Maple tried to jump out of there. I think she thought she was in the danger zone if she was up there and lose her balance. Marvelous Maple gets sent out of the ring. Oh, couple of punches. That's true. These women are fighting pretty fierce here, as not one of them wants to see a loss here. Dragon Sleeper being applied here. Will this be it? Will Marvelous Maple be able to reach for the ropes, or will she tap out? Is the Natural Rain going to make her tap out here? Oh no! Marvelous Maple gets out of that submission hold. That looked like the Natural Rain had it cinched in. Knock out the ref then and hit how? Oh. Scoop slam by Marvelous Maple. Ooh, and a leg drop across the throat of the Natural Rain. The icon Trevor G can do nothing but watch as his daughter, the Natural Rain, gets beat up right in front of him. Ooh, and a backbreaker, bruising the spine. Somewhere in the back room, there's a chiropractor biting his nails, saying, now that's a client I'm going to have to see after this matchup. Oh, the icon Trevor G and Captain Canuck now in the center of the ring here. Oh, and it looks like Captain Canuck is going to do something a little dangerous here as he backdrops the icon all on the side of the ring here. Woo, and a flying crossbody delivered. We got to watch out. Yeet, OTC Cero Miedo. That's right, a little bit of penta thrown at the end there. Cero Miedo means zero fear in Spanish. He's representing, Penta's represented the Intercontinental title very well. KKBE, AW, we acknowledge you. Oh, what's he doing? He's calling over to the ref. He's saying, yeah, ref, you want to count me out? Watch this. Oh, I think he's going to let this one end in a ring count if the captain doesn't get in there. Ooh, a knockout. Penta's my favorite too. He's done a lot of crazy things in the wrestling community. And so is the icon Trevor G, my created wrestler that I've carried with me throughout many wrestling games. And happy to see him here in the latest, greatest wrestling game today, WWE 2K26. As this Canada Day main event takes place with a beating being laid to the captain. I think the icon Trevor G's upset. I was watching my friend play 18 minutes ago, and he had Penta versus Dom for the IC title. Ooh, cool. No titles are on the line here tonight in this Canada Day special. He a YouTuber. Oh, that's cool. Captain Canuck was actually the former world champion. But he lost recently in an 8-person ladder match in Las Vegas. Dalton Big D is now the new CCW World Champion. This Sunday coming up, we're going to see in a mall in Albuquerque, New Mexico, continuing our USA tour, our PlayStation Network Championship rematch in an underground match between Little Debbie and Red Devil, created by Myth Ninja 1 and Little Debbie created by Poon Handler. Oh, he records Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Awesome. We usually record every Sunday, but this Wednesday is our Canada Day special as the captain himself delivers a package suplex with his daughter, the Natural Rain, the Icon's daughter, Natural Rain, breaking up that pin. I think she knew. Omi, Femi, Penta, Dom, and Gunter IC title. What? That'd be a crazy matchup to see. But right now we're trying to keep up with the action here in the middle of the ring as the Icon delivers a stiff punch to the back of the face of the head of Captain Canuck himself.
The sheer resilience we're witnessing here is incredible.
Oh no! And it looks like the Icon Trevor G's in trouble here as the captain's on a series of moves here. He's got a good combo going. And he goes for a springboard slingshot lariat, but misses. This channel is Wise Guy Wrestling. Alright, we might have to check that out later. Oh, and what a slam in the middle of the ring. The Icon might be in trouble here. And he kicks out. I don't even think the captain believes that. Nobody in the stands believes that. We are all in shock and awe as we thought we witnessed the end of this matchup here. But the Icon Trevor G is showing he's got some fight left in him. 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. No, not quite yet. Oh, what a Superman punch delivered to Captain Canuck. And that spear just laid him out in the middle of the ring. But he tags in his daughter. I think he wants the Natural Rain to secure a win here. Give her a chance at revenge. But she gets her head cleared right off by Marvelous Maple in that clothesline. But she kicks him out. Boho spear. Super finisher. I know. I don't know why the Icon Trevor D didn't go for a pin. The only reason why I think is because he wants the Natural Rain, his daughter, to have a chance in the spotlight. Maybe give her a chance to seek revenge against her current rival, Marvelous Maple. This isn't their first time in the ring. This is the third time. Both times, Marvelous Maple has slapped on that sharpshooter and tapped out Natural Rain. So we're going to see if she can secure a victory here tonight in the main event of our Canada Day special. Again, this is history breaking. Oh, she's putting in that sharpshooter again. Oh no, will we see a tap out again? If we get a third one in a row, the Icon Trevor G stopped the ref. I think he knew it was going to end. It wasn't going to end well with that backsplash across the back. Oh, it could be a pin here. No, but the Natural Rain kicks out. This is a fight, folks. The first time our women in CCW are fighting here in Canada, and our first time that they're here for a main event. In the main event, the Natural Rain still dazed and confused from a series of blows from Marvelous Maple, but she sends him her outside the ring.
Countering by both competitors.
These two women are no stranger to each other, as they've fought a few times now. The Natural Reign just laid her out like a pancake right in the corner here. Dragging her out, giving her a couple of kicks to the... Oh, back, and that spinning leg kick, I think, found its mark. Where am I at? It's 2:12 at night. Oh, I have no idea, but I know that Marvelous Maple's in the middle of the ring, and I don't think she's going to be able to get out of this submission hold. Captain Canuck, she's standing there. It all is the Hit Squad. The Icon, Trevor G, and his daughter, the Natural Reign, find their rematch victory as the Natural Reign wins by submission hold over her rival, the Marvelous Maple. Now, it looked like Captain Canuck had the Icon, Trevor G, here, but he knew he couldn't let this loss happen again. We also saw this amazing combination delivered by the Icon. I thought it was over here. A Superman punch in the corner, and this spear. If he went for the pin, he probably would have gotten it, but I believe he allowed this to happen. And by the time the captain got into the ring, it was too late. His daughter was already passed out from that chokehold. As this father-daughter tag team celebrates here in their hometown of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Good game. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, bye. This is the comments that I'm shouting out here as some people are getting excited in this 4.5 instant classic match. Bye, bye, bye. With some people shouting out in the comments knowing that this Canada Space Day special has come to an end. And I'd just like to, again, thank everybody for watching here tonight. These fans did not get let down as we had an action-packed night here ahead of us. And kudos to myself, the Angel King 47,000. And kudos to my teenage daughter, Elena, for our creative superstars and their victory here tonight. And who knows, this might mean it's a 1 win for Captain Canuck and Marvelous Maple, and 1 win for the Icon, Trevor G, and the Natural Reign. We may see these two tag teams have one last rematch. Best out of 3. If Captain Canuck and Marvelous Maple came out victorious here tonight, we may not have seen this, but because it's a 1-1 win, I think this father-daughter tag team is going to go back home here tonight, high-fiving their way all the way downtown. And we are so grateful that you guys have showed up here tonight. Like, subscribe. Feel free to tune in to our channel here on YouTube, High Five Gaming, as we bring you a live stream every Sunday since the game has come out in March. With our creative superstars from a long list of friends, co-workers, neighbors, even you, the fans, coming in. Feel free, if you have a creative superstar in WWE 2K26, to shout them out, and we'll do our best to look them up on Community Creations, just like Heather Ray and other superstars. And we'll try to get you into some CCW matches, showing off our creative capabilities with the superstars being created by the computer themselves, so we don't even know who's going to win, what's going to happen. It's all the computer fighting each other on legendary difficulty mode. And we've been having a wild time watching it. We're hoping you have a wild time too with it. And we are looking forward to going back to the United States as we finish off our USA tour. And I believe we're going back to Albuquerque, New Mexico, as we have a matchup in the mall in Albuquerque. But this was our Canada Day Arena. This was our sold-out crowd here in the nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And we would just like to say thank you all for creating your superstars. Thank you to WWE 2K26. Thank you to YouTube. And thank you all for being a part of the show, whether you're watching it, whether you're watching it, or you're a part of it yourself, this Canada Day special was made here in Canada. And we're just trying to do our best to get a cool thumbnail for the thing here. So bear with us here. This is all new to us as we explore the world of live streaming and gaming. But I figured, you know what? Why not make a really cool thumbnail for this? Woo! I know you're witnessing some cool stuff happening here, right? I think that's the best we're going to get it, folks. But, yeah, thank you guys for all coming out for the tonight's show. Again, it was a special event. We normally don't live stream on the Wednesdays for CCW, but we have here for Canada Day. And wherever you may be across our great nation, may you have had a fun and safe one. And to all our fans in the United States, happy 4th of July in advance. This is Angel King 47,000, the one that just won in the ring, the icon Trevor G. And we will see you alongside the ringside with good old Big El Paso by my side this upcoming Sunday in Albuquerque, New Mexico. But until then, thank you all for tuning in. And happy Canada Day, everybody.